was featured as a local real estate success story on KMOV TV. The self-titled Northside Landlord began buying real estate in his 20s, starting with one property valued at only $1,000. Lamont stepped up, purchasing nearly 20 homes in North City. He's invested in abandoned buildings, taking over and transforming city blocks to bring change to areas of North City. He sees potential in North City and believes that with determination and hard work, he can turn his investment into something valuable. Lamont now has a real estate portfolio that has expanded to 22 rental properties in both the city and the county. He says he sees his investment as an opportunity to create generational wealth for his children. And his real estate and construction businesses have provided jobs for those living in Northside neighborhoods. Although Lamont, like all real estate investors, endeavors to win, he is motivated by his losses to continue making a difference in the Northside community. He is quoted as saying, "You can't win everything, but you can get another 30 days and it can change your life." Some people get discouraged when I talk to them about the Northside, but it's an opportunity, he says. Don't miss this opportunity to hear firsthand about how one person is making a difference in this community by investing in real estate. And once again, if you can't make it live on location, always join us on live Zoom at 7 o'clock. So, Lamont, no further ado, please give him a great round of applause and welcome him. Come on up.
What's going on, Karen? Okay, I'm going to get straight to the point. Right to the basics of everything, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give y'all resources. I'm gonna give y'all a resource before I give y'all the game. So y'all looking for like attorneys to get this confirmed with properties. You know what I'm saying? It's a lawyer called Dale Sweet. That's who I use. And his number is 636 area code 829, I'm sorry, 7253. And what he does is, by you being beginners in the game, he gonna get your property confirmed to where, okay, when you pay for this property, I'm gonna show y'all this right here. So I bought a property today, right? And it's just the receipt. I bought it for what, $6,000, right? This the receipt that they give y'all when y'all buy the property. And you be like, okay, what's my next step? You gotta call Dale Sweet. He gonna get it confirmed for you guys, so y'all can actually get your ID. He gonna do the title search on it. He gonna get an appraiser on it. He gonna get everything what you need to where you don't have to do nothing. And that's gonna probably run you like $700. You know what I'm saying? But me, what I do is I do it myself. That's a whole nother step right there. That's just part of some game that you probably gonna have to do one-on-one with, because it's tedious work that you will have to do to go ahead and get this property confirmed, you guys, for yourself. But that's a person you definitely want to know and keep in your pocket is Dale. Okay, collector of revenue. This is the next one, collector of revenue. And that's the city hall. The number is 314-622-4107. And why would I give you guys that number? That's the number that I'm gonna give you guys so for you to get the list. This is the list that I have right here. And some of them, you can get them online. This is the list. You get this for like $1.25. You come down there. You know, you can pass it around. This is how this looks. That list right there, that changed my life right there. I ain't gonna lie. That changes your life. So you like, why not go online and get it? Online, only thing they give you is the address. They give you a prescription of the actual property. It lets you know if it's a billboard, if it's a lot, or it's a house. It gives you the square foot of the house and everything. So I say, I recommend you to get that list. But sometimes people get the list and then they think it's a house, they get a whole lot. And then if you don't pay for that property, you banned from the auction. So I tell you to get it like that. That's best. Because a lot of people be like, well, how did I get this property? And I thought it was a house, and you bought a whole billboard that's attached to a building. You didn't even buy the actual house. You bought a whole billboard that's attached to the building. So you don't own it. So you just wasted your money. You don't look at it like, well, I didn't make this mistake, and I'm telling you guys the game. So get this list. And when you go down and collect the revenue, it's a lady named Miss Debbie. Write this name down. She's a good sister. She's so good to me. So when you're looking at these properties, right, and you like, man, I want to know if it's still on the chopping block for us, I can get it. You can call that number and ask the lady, Miss Debbie, okay, this is the parcel number, 219370. That's how they call the actual properties when it's the list of when you're going down there to purchase the property. That's how they call them. So you go down there and check on it. Instead of you coming all the way down to the city and trying to see if that property's still available, because the people still have time to pay these, their taxes on these properties. So you might see a bomb house, but guess what? They can't even pay their taxes. So now you got to go to the next property. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say collect the revenue. That's the person you need to call. So the next one I have, general contractors. So that's where everybody gets stuck in. You get the property, you don't have nobody to work. You get game, or you can't find nobody to do it. You know what I'm saying? So these are the guys I use. These are my guys I run with. I've been running with years with. You know what I'm saying? We done bumped heads, we done everything. They come in, they do the job, and they get it done. They license everything. They work with the youth. They do everything. So it's called JNI Contracting Services, LLC. You ready for, the owner name is Jermaine Brown. The number is 314-486-5248. These are good people. Plumbers, tuck pointers, electricians, guys that do siding, roofing. Is one person you call, they gonna send the people that you need. You know what I'm saying? For as a framing, everything you need. These are the people I use. So today, as I'm talking, I need a roof done. My roof is done. It was done within a week. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about really networking. You can't do all this by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you need contractors. That's who you call. That's a good number. Call them. All right, you ready for another resource? This lady, she's the sheriff. Her name is Liz. Good person. Our number is 314-622-4851. For us of the paperwork, for us of the sale, with that receipt right there, you want to know, like, okay, what's the next step do I go? You call her. Call her, she gonna tell you all the information what you need to do. For us of everything, for us of this sale. So what you need to do for us a lawyer, for us of what you need to go for us of across the street for the civil courts, for the city hall, who you need to talk to. That's a good lady you need to talk to right there. Her name is Liz. And sometimes she can be something else. I ain't gonna lie, but stay on her good side. That's it, that's all I can say. She cursed me out a couple of times, but she loved me to death. She wants the best for you. And she got me together, you know what I'm saying? Okay, in City Hall, on the real estate end at the City Hall. So you say you bought a lot and some land, right? This is where you go. You go to City Hall and you ask for Miss Betty, Sue, Pam, or Pat. And the number down there is 314-622-3212. And this is right here. Say you buy a lot, right? And you want to know, damn, how big is the lot? What's the dimensions of it? How wide is it? You go there, you ask for these same people, and they're gonna tell you how much did you buy? Because sometimes we buy a lot and it might be this, might not be nothing. But then you can buy a lot that could be huge, but you don't know. Because you might be like, okay, I bought this lot, who's next to me? It might be LRA. Then you can go to LRA and get it from there. you know. But that's a good resource. And then when you want to do a quick claim deed, you got to go there. That's where you go, to the real estate down at City Hall. You have to go to this room to do a quick claim deed or whatever. For as a business of trying to buy property, sell, you got to go there. Okay, we got LRA. This is another resource where I came up at. This is where I started. $1,000 property. LRA is on 1520 Market Street, St. Louis, 631-63103. Their number is 314-657-3721. These houses have what they $1,000. They sell the lots, they sell all of it. So don't think you gotta jump big into the the auction. This is another resource you can get. Go to LRA and get it for $1,000. Build your catalog like that. Everybody ain't got big money, you know what I'm saying? That's how I started. You know what I'm saying? I started off $1,000, renting it out. Took the money, started buying other $1,000 houses. Kept building my catalog up, you know what I'm saying? Then I can come play with the big dogs. So now I'm buying houses at $19,000, $20,000, $30,000. Because I built it up, you know? And as I'm building it up, it's not affecting me because I'm using my real estate money to buy more real estate, you know what I'm saying? And they like, well, how do you do this, Mr. Franks? Where you get your funding from? Where you get all this from? From my real estate. I didn't get no loan, I didn't get nothing. I just started working. You know what I'm saying? I just started really working and just keep striving. That's all I really did. And now, as we talking, the real estate constantly making money for me. So I can go tomorrow and go get some more of it. But don't buy too much real estate that you can't chew on. You need a team for this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I just bought a 4-family last month, then bought another 4-family the month after that, then I just bought a single family, and it's only me and this guy. But we got a crew. The crew, I just gave you that number, we use them, we sub it out. We go through phases. So the thing is with me, this is how I do it. This is my method. I go through phases. So I need a roof. I can do a roof, right? But why do that? Now you got to go do a whole roof, but people calling you about jobs. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm not making money because I'm too busy working on my own stuff. That ain't how you want to do it. It's going to save you money, but there's nothing wrong with just, hey man, paying somebody to do this to where you can keep making your money to go to the next step. You know what I'm saying? That's called motion. As long as you got motion going on on your house, you're getting stuff done. But you got to have trustworthy people. That's the people I gave you the number to. That's my boys right there. But don't try to go in and do all this stuff by yourself. And I understand you want to save much money you can, but some stuff you just got to pay. Because the thing is, as long as you can make some money, it's going back into your investment. And then your investment gonna make money for you to go get more real estate. You know what I'm saying? That's my everyday thing. Man, this man can't do all these jobs, but right now we making money to keep. That's going over there. Let's keep going. Hey, I need a door put up. I can put a door up, but why do that? That's stopping me from making money. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, go put that door up, man. You might have to pay $150. That's cool, but you can't do everything. There's only two of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of want to get in people's heads with that. So the other part is, okay, the auction part. Okay, y'all ready for that? Yeah, that's what y'all ready for. Okay, here we go. So the auction. This auction comes what? That's the list of when the next auction gonna be in October. You can grab that, pass that around. It's that small sheet right there. That's the next auction in October. And when it say special auction, that means houses that have been private properties, and there's houses that been like, they didn't cut their grass, somebody didn't got evicted, somebody, houses that been kind of like, really like, they call them problem properties, they call them nuisance properties. Them the houses that's gonna be on the next auction right there. So them they okay, but you kind of miss the good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you can go there, you might look up, you know what I'm saying? But always know, go to another resource. So what don't sell at the auction, LRA get them properties. Now them houses might went for what, $6,000, but you but but they didn't sell them at the auction, right? LRA get them. Now you can get it for $1,000. But the only thing with LRA is they give you what, a 24-month, 18 months, 18 months, okay, 18 months, okay, yeah, I got it, okay. 18 months, okay. Okay, so 18 months, they give you a little time to fix them up. But say you don't fix them up after 18 months, you can go renew and try to ask for more time. But LRA still have their lien on it. So you might have a house that's from LRA, you might say it's yours, but LRA still has a lien on that house. Until you get it completed and done, their lien gonna stay on there. And until you get it done and get an occupancy permit to where you get an inspection and get it done, that's when they release their lien off the actual property. So it's all like it ain't your property yet. So it's a good for LRA and it's a bad to it because they still got a lien on your property. You can't sell it, but you can sell it though. But when you sell the property, you sell the lien. You know what I'm saying? See, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got me with this. So I bought a house from somebody that had LRA, but I thought it was a clear lien, but they had their lien still on there. So it wasn't really my property. So, you know, that's why you gotta do title searches. That's why I gave you Dale Sweet, that's the title. He do the title search. He can run all that for you. So call him for that, you know what I'm saying? So another thing, what else I can say with that? I didn't make enough of these right here, but I can have y'all look at those that I got right there. And it's kind of showing you guys like, okay, everybody got smartphones, right? So here go a property that I bought, right? I want y'all to look at this property and I want y'all to let y'all see how much I got it for. It's 1139 Angelica. In green, if you look at it's in green. And I want y'all to see how that property look right now. I want y'all to see how much I paid for it and how much it's worth now and how much I already made my money back from it, how much I can sell it for twice as more. So I paid, it's on 1139 Angelica. I want y'all looking in y'all phone, 1139 Angelica. Look in y'all phones.
Is it on Zillow or are we just looking on Google?
Small little house. Guess how much I paid for it? $1,500. 10 is still in there. 10 in there right now. Paying what? $800. So if you pay $1,500 for the property and you charging what, $800 worth of rent, and it's what, 12 months in a year. Did I not make my money back or not? I just hustled. I just hustled. That's it. That's really it. I got it for nothing. So it's just like, you know, but I had to put a little work in it, do some floors, do a little bit of this, but they paying for it. You know what I'm saying? That's really it. And then with this auction, I want to say with this auction part right here, I want people to kind of know, like, you don't have to have a lot of money. Go in with a budget. Don't go in trying to, overdo it. So if you got $5,000, $6,000, let that be your limit. Because I had a little more today, but guess what I got the property for? I got the property for $6,300 today that I just purchased. Were you like, okay, well, Lamont, you know how to do this type of work. But I just told y'all that I got other guys that I'm gonna have to do. They need a roof. It need to be boarded up. I can board it up, but I'm gonna have somebody else do my roof. And my other guy, he do the plumbing. I can do what drywall, do that, the paint. I can have my guy do that. But the thing is, I don't want to touch nothing no more. That's the point where I'm at. You can't do everything no more. You know what I'm saying? You know? But you know, you gotta have that mindset because you can't touch certain things no more. So I need him, I can trust him. And as I'm trusting him, he gonna make sure certain things are getting done in my house. So when people come into my house and doing these things, he gonna make sure he's making sure they doing good. While I'm at a whole nother property doing something, or I'm looking at some more property to buy, or somebody might try to sell me some stuff. You know, I get calls, people's trying to sell me a property for like $12,000. I'm like, okay, let me go look at it. We just seen a 2-family for 12,000, but they selling it. Cause they see I'm rehabbing the area. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just get some trustworthy people on your hand. Okay, back to the auction. I'm sorry, we got off the topic. Okay, I have some. He said don't ask questions, but I see some people that made a mistake at the auction today, and I want to kind of what question they won't mind asking. You know what I'm saying? Because right now this is about the auction or the sheriff's auction. So what question do y'all won't mind asking? Got any questions? What's up?
How do you avoid being caught up in the emotion of the office?
I can't hear you.
How do you avoid being caught up in the emotion of the office?
Damn, I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Avoid getting caught up in the emotion of the auction.
How you get?
Like a bidding war. Like, they're like, and we be going back and forth with each other. Like, how do you avoid that?
How you avoid them going back and forth? Like,
You getting caught up in it. How do you avoid you getting
How do you know when to pull out?
how did the auction go? Okay. So here we go. So here go a property going for. So if the property going for, or a property that you want, and it's going for like what, 6,000, and you want that property, right? You want it. You gotta say stop. You gonna start the bid off. You gonna say stop. As you saying stop, that means that person right there, they want that property for at their price. So you got another person like you saying, okay, 7,000. Okay, you saying 75. He's saying 8, 85, 9. It can constantly keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's the bidding war. You gotta go. But sometimes we get caught in our emotions and our ego and be like, no, we're gonna keep going. 9,000, 10. You get in a rush. But think about it. You gonna go in debt trying to go in this rush. You don't wanna go in debt. I done did that to where I'm like, damn, I ain't got this money. But I couldn't let them know that I was broke, but I'm broke, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. Just stop at your limit. Because think about it. Here go another thing about the auction. This is what they do at the auction. There's some free game I'm finna give y'all. I can have Darrell go in the auction right now, right? It's my partner. Hey, Darrell, go in there, show your ID. I want this property. I want you to run it up. You're like, man, why would you do that? That's to get the competition out the way. And I can come back at the auction and get it for a little bit of nothing. You know, the auction is, so there's an auction today. It's the same auction gonna go for today, tomorrow, and another day. He just got the competition out my way. Y'all didn't get that, did y'all? Y'all got it? That's what they always do. That's what they do. They bid it up high. You like, man, they paid 80,000 for that? Then you go back and see it on the list like, oh, it's available. Because they knocked the people out the box. But guess what? I had to learn what they was doing. But you know what I'm saying? I was feeling bad, like I couldn't afford it, but I really could have. But I had to see the method they was doing. They were using people to get out the way. And but the thing is, they didn't care. Darrell got banned from the auction because he don't want to buy. I couldn't care. I gave him a couple of dollars, run it up. But now I'm at the auction. I got it for $5,000. That's how they do it. You got a peep game. He didn't buy it. He didn't buy it. He got the competition out the way.
But you spent 80,100 though, don't you get him out of the way?
No. He ain't gonna pay for it. He got the competition out the way. So you can go back the next day and get it for crumbs. There you go. That's how they do it. They do it like that, you know. But you gotta understand when you at that auction, peep the crowd. Peep what's going on. Everybody that's hollering big money ain't got that big money. Yeah. All they gonna, they said they can sue, but all they gonna do is ban them. That's it. That's it. They not gonna sue them for real. You know what I'm saying? They just gonna ban them to where they can't come to the next sale. What you mean? They do it every time. You just gotta peep it. That's why they banned, but now, it's a new thing that they doing. So when you wanna go to the auction now, you gotta pre-register. So they cut all that out. That middleman and what they doing, you gotta pre-register. So that's another thing, you gotta pre-register to go to this auction now. And as soon as like the beginning of the month, you gotta go in there and type your information. And then now, next year, they trying to see do you owe taxes. The city want their money. So if you're not paying their taxes, you can't go bid no more. And guess what? That's why I'm stopping on my buying all these properties, because I'm gonna be paying a lot of taxes this year. So 23 properties is great, but you gotta pay a lot of taxes. You know what I'm saying? But that's where it comes in. Your real estate gotta make money for you to where you're not paying those taxes. That's it. That's where I got it from, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna kind of go in this list of what he gave me of this right here. This. I kind of like how they had it set up. And these questions they asked me. They said, how long have you been investing and how did you get started? Just a question. Okay. I've been investing for 5 years. How I got started was I went to Rankin. I went to Rankin for heating and cooling and facility and maintenance. Facility and maintenance means you touch bases with everything, electrical plumbing, just everything, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I got started, you know what I'm saying? And I started investing in it in a year, when my second year in Rankin. So I was in the streets, right? I had a little money put up. I'm like, okay, I had a little money put up, and I had this financial aid money. You know that financial aid money only $2,500. That's where I bought the first house at with that $1,000. I needed a truck, I needed tools. I used the money that I had in the streets, and I said I washed my hands away from it and just went hard with it. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I started living off my actual hustle. That's what made me not go back to doing nothing else, because I was living off my hustle of doing hauling, moving, lawn care. I started doing the manly things that I already knew how to do. And then my trade, I just started going hard with it. You know, that $1,000 house, I didn't know how to do none of that work. So you know what I did? I taught myself in that $1,000 house. I fucked up some shit, I messed up I did a lot of things that was messed up in there, but it was cool because I taught myself. And sometimes you gotta pay for the game. I paid for it by calling people that knew how to do it. I was okay with that. But guess what? That house that I bought 5 years ago is still making me money to this day. I only paid $1,000 for it. Dang, that's the game you can go with right there. Number 2, it say, what do you like about real estate and investing? What I like about it is, man, you can go turn an abandoned building right now and go run it up. Turn something out of nothing. What somebody else might see is bull crap, that's your investment. Like I look at something different, like a brick to me, and how it sit and how it look good. That's my eye. To you, it might look like crap. You know what I'm saying? But when I get it up and going and update it, now that house worth like 200-something thousand. I go put it on the market, and now it came up. I came up almost $500,000. I did that, but I ain't gonna talk on the money. I didn't did that. I didn't took something that I paid $2,000 for and sold it for $50,000. That's a flip. You know what I'm saying? That was a flip. So you can't really go off somebody's judgment off what they see. You gotta go off your own. And that's why I took them leap of faith and just kept going. It just kept going. That's it. And number 3, what or who been the greatest help in your real estate ventures, and why did they and do they was beneficial? I'm like, what? Okay, that's cool. I gotta say, them people that I gave to you, these right here, my people, my resources, that's who was a great benefit to me, because we met in times where I needed them, where I didn't know I was gonna need them, you know what I'm saying? So God put people in your life for a reason, you know what I'm saying? So as these people was helping me and I was failing, them people was gonna be in my corner down the road that was gonna keep me going. You know what I'm saying? As I was failing, them low-key was my wins, because actually as I was failing, I was gaining so much more than what stuff I wouldn't do. And we all look at like, we keep failing at this. We keep failing. It's hard to get up some days and keep going at stuff and you still in the same position. That's kind of hard. We all wake up like that. What? What? That's my boy. Who? That's the A1 day one. He always, you know what I'm saying? That's the trust person, person on my side. Like I had people that was working for me, 7 people. I'd rather have one person dedicated and trust than have 7 people that's fake. You know what I'm saying? Every day in, day out, we getting it up, hustling. You know what I'm saying? Some days we ain't make no money. I ain't make no money. He get his money all day. But I might not make no money, but the fact is you got somebody that's gonna rock with you every day to go find and go make some money. Hey, there you go. It's the hustle for me, man. It's the hustle. Just to get up and have somebody do it with you every day. And it's not even family. Like me and this man, not even family. You know what I'm saying? I got family that see me every day, won't even help me. You know what I'm saying? And they'll watch you fail and won't even try to help you, man. That's what hurts in the inside, but that's what makes the joy, but that's what makes us family, because we understand each other. Like, hey man, you see where I'm trying to go? Yeah, I see you. Let's go. That's family to me. You know, that's family. You know, but hey, you know, we know how all that feel though, you know. Okay, number 4, what was your best deal in real estate? My best deal was bought the Ambassador parking lot. That was my best deal. That was my best deal. You know why that was my best deal? Because nobody seen that coming. Did nobody know about buying a parking lot? Everybody would just worry about a house. Did nobody know the value of land and how it can impact your life? And how somebody that was they were so used to being stuck in their ways at the Ambassador. And when I came, I rattled everything. I rattled everything. I don't want to say rattle everything in a bad way. It was rattle and let them know, like, hey, I'm here to stay. What's up? I want everything that y'all got. I want parts of. I want ownership too. What y'all got going on? So right now, I'm gonna give y'all an example of what buying land can do. That best deal showed me to where they did a boxing fight last week, right? They couldn't do nothing without me. I'm parts of it, so you can't do nothing without parking. So I tore them up, made $2,200 within like 5 hours. That was easy money. But then I gotta say, you know why is the best deal that I made? Because we look at billboards. Billboards is real estate too. I gotta get y'all here. When you see billboards, go look at that land around billboards, because out front, they will pay you money each year for having that land that sits on their billboard. So right now, Ambassador I got a piece of land. It's a billboard that sits on the Ambassador. They pay me $5,000 each year for it sitting there. So you saying how you pay your real estate with that? That's paying real estate by itself. I ain't gotta come out my pocket. That's easy money. So now you look at billboards like, hey man, hey, let me see what that lot right there go for. Don't not pass it up. Look at it like, hey man, what's this portion right here? Let me see if it's for sale. Because guess what? You can make that money all year round. So when somebody asks to buy that from me, they gotta come with a number because that real estate is gonna pay for itself, and you're gonna make money on the back end of any event that's going on. So that was my best deal. You know what I'm saying? I killed them. I killed them. They hate me to this day, but they gotta respect it because I did it the right way, and I didn't cause them no problems of how they making money. But the thing is, one thing with having events, you gotta have what? Parking. Hey, you know, it's real, man. And you know what? It's all love over there. You know, with Craig, he cool. He cool now. But we was tug of war for a good 2 years. But it was all worth it because, you know, it was worth it. What was my worst deal? I had a worst deal. Y'all ready for this one? There's some new game I'm finna give y'all. This St. Louis County. I had an HOA house. You know, you can lose your house from HOA, right? And that's a whole nother ball game with HOA. So I bought an HOA deal from a condo over there in Summer Run. Me and my partner, Lamont. Me and him, we went in on it. And that's what made it not bad because I had somebody go in on it with me. So, on that HOA deal, man, this crazy. I hate to say this one, but I gotta tell y'all. The HOA deal to where, okay, this is what happened with the HOA deal. You know, the bank is the main lien holder on there. You the second. You list stuff. You don't really mean nothing. So right now, we got a tenant right now to this day. I can tell you guys, this is a loss, but it's not a loss. We got a tenant over there that gotta get out of there. You know what I'm saying? Out that building because the bank wants the building back, but the bank can't get it back and sell the actual building until they pay us. See, with a quiet title, when you file the bank try to do a quiet title. I want y'all to look up quiet title. Look up what a quiet title do. A lot of people that buy property in St. Louis County, you must do a quiet title to get everybody off the title before you sell the house. So the bank tried to do a quiet title on us, and that's me. I'm LAL Services, and my boy, his company is Sweetwater Browns LLC. So with that said, that when they try to do that quiet title, they notified us to let them know that, hey, we trying to get this property. But if you don't respond to that quiet title, you get a property free and clear. You ain't know that. If don't nobody respond to that quiet title, you get a whole property free and clear. But that quiet title costs like $1,600, and that's where your lawyer come in, Dale Sweet. That's where he come in there. He can file a quiet title on some stuff, but that quiet title, when we respond, we responded. We say, what's up? We right here. But the bank can't sell the house without paying us. So that was like a win, and it was like a lose. Because now we gotta get our tenant out of there, but the bank want their property back, but the bank can't sell the property unless they go through us too. Because we're a lien holder too. So you can't sell no property if it got liens on it. They just like right now, if I did work on your house and you didn't pay me, I can go put a lien on your house. That's how we did them. So now they gotta pay me. So when they say, okay, Mr. Franks, bank, this US bank, that was their property. They say, okay, Mr. Franks, how much do you want for you to get off this title? That's how we gotta talk right now. But right now my tenant is gone. But it's okay. It's okay, but they still gotta pay me. You know what I'm saying? But it was a loss. It was a loss, but it was up and down. It was kind of an up and down loss. But okay, y'all ready for number 6? How do you find your real estate deals, and how do you know it will be profitable? So when you looking at some of these properties on here, you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at what's around the area, what it's selling for. what it's selling for in the area, to know that it's a good profit deal. And it depends on if you're trying to flip or you're trying to rent. That's how you know how would it be profitable for you. Because if you find a good deal somewhere on, just I'm gonna use the South Side as an example. If you get anything on the South Side right now, you're gonna win. You can get a piece of, you can get this on the South Side, man. You can sell it for 30,000. You're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? If you get anything in Hyde Park, anything in Old North St., you gotta do your homework of what's going on in the area. That's why you gotta go to these meetings in City Hall. And that's why you gotta know these people in City Hall that I'm giving y'all, because they gonna let you know, hey, them ports over there, they found a lot of ports over there. See, LRA is part of the, gentrification too. They sell to certain people that's gonna bring the property value up. So if you in Old North St. Louis and your grandma been there for 17 years and her taxes was 300 and they doing new construction next to her, guess what her taxes gonna do? There you go. And guess how they move her out? Because she can't afford her. And there you go. That's what we call gentrification. We push them out to where we get new in. New construction, there you go. And that's what they doing. What can you do? Nothing. And it's kind of like, that's why we gotta kind of keep and buy, you know what I'm saying? Just keep buying, Where do I get my funding, number 7? Where I get my funding from? So with 23 properties, I never got a loan. I never went through no bank. I never did nothing. I didn't go through nothing. All I did was use my real estate to buy more real estate. That's all I did. And don't forget it. It's kind of, don't go off what I did. If you got good credit, great. Kudos to you. But everything, and you still gotta pay somebody back. But when you ain't gotta pay nobody, that's a good game for you. So right now, everything that I get from my properties, from my parking lot to my billboards, I got billboards too that I make money off from. This is all profit for me. So you gotta have it in your mindset, how can you pay yourself and people paying you without you paying out everybody else? That's a method that you gotta kind of come up with. Because in life, we gotta pay everybody to do something. But how can you make it to where everybody paying you? So when you say a parking lot, somebody's paying me for a parking lot. Somebody's paying me rent. Somebody's paying me to do a service. Somebody's paying me for something each day. Somebody's paying me for something. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, you gotta keep it afloat. You gotta keep it afloat. You gotta stay consistent at what they're doing, what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Okay, number 8. What was the funniest experience you had in real estate? The funniest experience I had, man, when I was at Home Depot, and I heard some older guys talking about, man, who is the Northside Landlord? And I'm just sitting there like, what y'all gonna say about me, bro? What y'all gonna say? They just like, man, I don't know who this young dude is. He just keep popping up everywhere. And I'm just sitting there humble like, yeah, I got people talking about me, man. You know what I'm saying? When you at Home Depot getting talked about, that's a big deal. It's like a club at Home Depot, man. It's called Club Home Depot on Hallsbury. That's what we call it. So if you getting talked about over there, you doing something, And it was cool, But that was a funny experience because you like, damn, I'm getting talked about at Home Depot. All right, I'm doing my thing. Let's go. Do you have an exit plan, number 8? My exit plan is to retire. That's it. Today was my day. I did 23, and I'm done. So next thing now I gotta do is I wanna go commercial. Commercial, that's the next big thing. So now I wanna kind of get you guys to get where I'm at. Because it's not hard, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be homeowners. I want you guys to, buy back you guys' community, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I came and gave you guys this knowledge to where you can get to the next level, And there's nothing wrong with that. So with any exit plan you want to do, as far as a buying property, buying one for $1,000, do it. If you can go to the auction and buy one for $5,000, $7,000, $8,000, do it. The thing is, all you gotta do is do it. That's the next step. You're not gonna fail yourself. Think about it. When times was hard, did you really fail yourself and you knew you was gonna let yourself down? No, you ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't fail yourself. It just you had to kind of adapt to some stuff, but you ain't really fail yourself when it came down to like getting the job done, you know? So I know I ain't gonna I know I just bought all this stuff. I know I'm not finna fail myself. I'm not finna just let this go to waste, you know what I'm saying? So that's my exit plan. Number 10, what can you share with us that will make others successful? What can I share with y'all? Kind of stay disciplined, stay hungry, stay ambitious, and just keep striving, man. Never give up on yourself, man. That's the main thing, because it's gonna be sleepless nights. You gonna fail. It's okay, fail. I failed so many times. That's why I'm telling y'all where I failed at. Why these people I came with, you know? But it's okay to fail. Don't get ashamed. Don't let what other people doing distract you of like where you need to be. No, everybody has their time. I worked 5 years strong just to come to this point, and I'm still nervous of why I'm here. Like, I didn't know I was gonna be at this level. And it's like, damn, but I gotta understand that I worked hard. I worked every day. I cried. I did a lot of stuff to get here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, damn, I'm here. I'm here. And the thing is, when you get here, bring some people with you. Don't think about yourself. And when I say I bought my sister a house, I bought my mama a house, everybody's under me now. And it feels good to be the man to where you can lead, you can help people, you know what I'm saying? And with that said, you're gonna stay blessed to where it's a great feeling, you know. But just know it's not gonna be easy trying to keep everything together. But just knowing you can do it, it's a great feeling. You know what I'm saying? So don't forget, like when you get on the level, don't just look at people and be like, well, I'm here, I ain't worried about nobody else. Because the same way God gave it to you, he'll take that shit away from you. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he just keep blessing me, and I'm just constantly getting nervous and nervous. It's like, hey man, why you keep giving me this, man? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You nervous because you never, you know what I'm saying? You never had it. But the thing is, he gave it to you because he understands that you can do it. That's it. So, you know, any other things you would like to share? Anything I'd like to share with y'all? When I be at this auction and y'all come there, I'm not gonna buy nothing. I just want to help y'all. So at the one in October, if you come there, hey man, I'll help y'all. You know what I'm saying? So if you see me in there, I'm not gonna buy nothing. I just want to see y'all win. So when I'm coming down there, hey Lamont, hey, this is how you do this like this. This how you know what I'm saying? This how you know, look at this, scratch this out, do this. You know, if I can't, you know, it's just like I want to see other people do this without failing, because I understood like, damn, I was you trying to get my first property. I was you trying to, you know what I'm saying, see how, you know, everybody pockets and see, hey man, how much you got, man? You know what I'm saying? I was you at the time, you know, but it's just like, hey man, you know, I'm a resource. Use me, don't abuse me though. Don't abuse me, because I will cut you off in a minute. And I would not have no regrets of doing it. I love to help people, but I don't like to help people that just do too much and try to overdo their boundaries. But my thing is, that's really it, you know. And y'all can take the floor. Any questions y'all want to ask me?
Hi. Do you have a certain system for finding tenants if it's not occupied?
Finding tenants, I'm gonna tell y'all another system how I go through with finding tenants. I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna tell y'all my system. I look on people's Facebook, CaseNet. If you clowning, I look at all that. That's it. Look, social media will tell you a lot about a person's personality. Don't think that now, run their backgrounds. And if you're gonna take a risk with a person that has an eviction, because everybody makes mistakes. So I'm just gonna tell you, I charge a double deposit. Because if I'm taking a risk with you, you gotta be worth it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna judge you off your mistakes, but you gotta know you gotta pay. You gotta pay. And you can't go nowhere right now with an eviction on your record. Or where can you really rent with an eviction on your record? So if you got a private landlord that wanna help you out, kind of just pay your way and do the right thing. You burn bridges, just know you can't come back. It really is. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, you got the microphone.
Yeah. Y'all can probably hear me anyway. I do this all the time. Anyway. Okay. Oh, yeah, Zoom. Great.
Hey, my name is Darren Buckler. I'm St. Louis Property Brothers. I'm new to St. Louis, and I already knew who you were when they said you were coming. I was invited. Thanks for inviting me. And I looked you up, and I was really impressed. So I want to say you're doing a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
But anyway, my brother and I came here from out of town. We're from St. Louis originally. We're coming in, and we don't know a whole lot. Because now I've been going so long, I feel like a fish out of water. I'm like, what the heck is going on? This is different. Coming from Atlanta and living in Detroit for a while. But anyway, I do have a question for you that probably everyone needs to know. Because I considered buying property through the real estate tax sales, but what is the redemption period like here? How long do you have to wait before you can actually move on these properties? And do you do these title searches before you bid on these properties? Or I know you have to do a drive-by, that's cool, but how do you know what you're buying? And does St. Louis remove all these liens
off? So that's a good question. So that MSD used to take a lien off if the property had a MSD lien.
Okay.
They don't take that off now. The MSD stays with that property. And they tells you that in the tax lien now, but at first, MSD used to get wiped away when you showed your confirm that you're the owner and you bought it on this date. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful when you buying these properties. That's why I tell you, they're sweet. They're gonna do a title search. They're gonna do everything you need to make sure you buying a good buy. But when you say, okay, how do you know it's a good buy? You gotta have somebody that kind of know about houses, Like I can look at a house right now and say, man, that's some bull crap, man. It's an eye that I got because I've been doing it for a minute, So when we walk in the house now, oh man, it's some trash. Nothing. Board that up. That's cool. A roof, how much that's gonna, you know what I'm saying? We've been doing it for a minute. So the thing is, get some people that know what they're doing,
Now, what about the redemption period? How long can a person come back and claim the property?
See, they can't claim, so it's different now. The rules has changed. When you go to court and they'll sweep saying, don't nobody want to confirm, want to set to a side to a property. So the person that owned the house, right, they can come back and try to set it to the side. But the thing is, they gotta pay you.
Okay, and is there interest on that?
There's interest on that.
Plus
yes,
fees and all that stuff?
Little fees on there.
Yeah.
So I had a guy that when I just bought this 4-family right there off Hamilton, the guy called me personally. Can I get my property back? I'm like, oh, okay, cool, man. How much? How much you trying to give me, man? He said $5,000. I say, no. He like, well, this is property, is so much value to me. I say, excuse me, sir, this is nothing personal. This is business. This is a 4-family. You know how much this is, So right now, I told him, I'm gonna be real with you, man. When we go to court on August 31st, make sure you just have you a real estate lawyer, because when they try to contest against you, by you buying it, they gotta get a real estate lawyer. A real estate lawyer is like $600 plus of what they gotta pay you, plus the fees they gotta pay behind it. So they might not come behind you,
Okay.
but you got some people that'll try to contest it. But when you heard in a voice like, man, I really want our property back, they ain't gonna have the money.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That literally, that solved a lot. That's
Yeah.
one thing, because I didn't, I was asking questions, and it was kind of like the state of St. Louis, and it's, kind of vague. I'm like, the laws look vague, and it looks like it's on the person's side. It looks like it's on their side.
It's on our side.
But from what you just said about that
It's
going to
on our
court thing,
side.
and they gotta pay for, see, because they don't tell you that stuff, that, they gotta pay for a real estate lawyer and all that.
They gotta get a real estate lawyer. They can't go in and represent themselves. The thing is, they lost the property due taxes. And if you get notice, they gonna say, well, did you get notice of you not paying your taxes of your property going up? So the sheriffs put a notice on your door. They put a notice saying that your stuff is coming to be redeemed. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't respond and pay them taxes and go down there, the judge gonna ask them, so did you get notice? And if the person say yes, the judge gonna be like, well, you lost it.
Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it.
That's it.
And I wanna talk to you guys.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Anything else, y'all? Ask any questions. Ain't nothing stupid. Ain't no such thing as a stupid question.
I have a question, like, for the redemption, like, for the amount of taxes, like the starting bid, is that 3 years worth of taxes, or is it like?
Yeah, that's pretty much, that's all the taxes all included. So when you buy that property, you don't have to pay no last year taxes. You gonna be current for 2000 and what was the next year, 24? That's what you're gonna have to pay. Everything else, you're not have to worry about that. That's why the starting bid be so high. You know what I'm saying? Because all these fees, all these back taxes, and plus, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just be a lot. And they changed the rules a little bit. It went up a little bit now. If you paid attention, if you look at this sheet that I get, as I looked at, you will see houses are way cheaper. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at it now, everything's starting at 7,000, 8,000. You like, why is it so high? Everything went up. They add MSD, they add all fees on everything.
Can you tell me what MSD stands for?
MSD is St. Louis Metropolitan Sewer Addiction. Yeah. That's MSD. That's the water.
When you purchase a property, you have to have it paid in full that day.
You gotta have it paid. They're gonna give you till 12 o'clock to pay the fee. If not, they're gonna ban you. And then it's gonna go on a sale for the next day. That's it. Pretty much. So if you don't, go ahead. No mortgages on there. They clear all that. It will not be no mortgage. See, St. Louis, that's the good thing with St. Louis City, is no mortgages. St. Louis County, you get a mortgage, buddy. And that's the one I was just telling you about, because that was my bad investment, because it came with a mortgage. But with a mortgage, and you trying to get everything clear, you gotta run a quiet title on it. And then you can get everything clear when it comes to St. Louis County. St. Louis County got nice houses, but they give you a rough, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they give you they give you a hard time, man.
Okay, so the property today that I got for $5,100 and I had to pay the $150 separate. New at this, you know that? What was that for?
That's the sheriff's fee.
Okay.
The sheriffs, everybody gotta get some money now. That's their fee. They selling the property and plus the sheriff's fee. So they looking at it like, if we putting all these posters out here on these properties, we gotta get a fee for this too. That's what they do.
Houses all together,
Yeah.
houses. How can I get it to where maybe I can kind of negotiate for one house? Do you all ever come up off of the bundles?
What you mean, like a 2-family flat?
So this guy, he has like 5 different properties, and I only want one of them. is there any way that I can go outside of it? But he wants to charge for all 5 of the properties.
Make sure you run a title search on him, man. Run a title search.
He's not even here.
He's not even here, that's even worse. Run your title search on him. So if he's trying to sell you a bundle deal, run a title search. Run a title search and make sure everything is clear. Anytime you buying a private or some, if you buying a property from me, do a title search on it. I might owe 3 years of taxes, or I might have a lien on it, or somebody might be trying to sue me. That's something that a person won't tell you. You know what I'm saying? He might try to sell all of them just like that. He might owe a lot of taxes on it. Yeah. You just never know. People are scamming a lot out here, man. It's a lot of real estate scamming, even with landlords now. Yeah, landlords out here that's not even landlords, just scamming people, man. And you're just like, it's not cool. It makes it hard for a lot of people to get housing and just even trusting somebody, man. You know?
He is still owed on it. Can it still be a lien on the house without the title search if we already got the deed on the house?
Say it again.
So we purchased the house without getting the title search or anything, and we got the deed back, but like you said, it still could be a lien on there.
MSD on there?
Yeah.
So you gotta pay MSD. So he just took his debt.
Okay.
That's it. He just gotta pay MSD now.
Okay.
So, yeah, MSD, man, they want their money, man. They don't turn off no water, no nothing. And the thing is, I'm gonna be honest with you, that property I just bought, that water was running all through there. So in my head, I'm thinking like, damn, yeah, MSD finna whoop my ass. Yeah. But that's part of the game it comes with. Well, MSD? Yeah, shit, no, they want their money. It's still running. Now they charge that man. I will sell it. How much was it? Running for he can, no, you know what? He can contest that because they just changed that law that they just take, that MSD is not coming off the, the actual lien now. Back then, like 3-4 years ago, they was you know what I'm saying? They used to be like that. Man, contest that, man. I ain't finna pay that, man. That's probably like $10,000. That's a $10,000 bill.
Question, sorry. When it comes to your lease agreements, do you write them up or do you have the lawyer to do them?
What you doing, like rent, like for the tenants?
Mm-hmm.
I do them. I do mine. It's all. Damn, I wish I had. I would have gave you one the one I do. I write them myself, and you put in so I didn't put out a lot of people. You gotta be really specific what you saying on these leases. So if you're doing month to month, make sure it's month to month. If make sure you put, when a tenant come in there, make sure you say the tenant takes property as is. It's no debate no more, because if the tenant say, well, this was like this when I moved, but you just took the property as is. They can't contest against that. Then you can say, hey, if anybody, make sure that when you're doing your leases, that you don't got 5, 7, 8 people in there. Tenant only. Because a lot of these people are subleasing. Well, I can't say subleasing. They are just making, just adding people in your house. I just had a problem with that. But you know, we solved it, but the thing is, people gotta let you know who's coming in your building. It's a lot of pedophiles, it's a lot of killers, it's a lot of everything out here, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that you know who's in your building, you know what I'm saying? So if she have a girl, so if the tenant is a young lady, she has a boyfriend, he's over 18, hey bro, you gotta sign up, you gotta do an application too. I gotta know who's in my building, nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who's in your building, because if not, if something goes wrong with that young lady, and they be like, well, you let them in this building, you didn't put no, they can come back on you. Anything can come back on the landlord. This state is not for the landlord. You know what I'm saying? It's not. This is not for us. I don't even do no Section 8, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't even, you know, it's nothing against Section 8, man. I didn't, listen, one thing with Section 8, you got some ignorant people that will know what they'll do. Tear your stuff up, tear it up, and call Section 8 and say, he didn't fix this. And guess who don't get paid? So I'd rather go and just put you out, man, and go ahead and, you know, but if you don't fix that, so that toilet just keep leaking and they call Section 8, Section 8 gonna notify you and they gonna tell you, hey, if you don't put this order in to get this fixed, yeah, we ain't paying you. That nice little $1,300 you get every month, hey, we ain't finna give you that. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough in the field. It's rough. Anything else, y'all? It's cool. It's no matter.
Have you ever thought about putting your property in a trust?
Huh?
Have you ever thought about buying your property in a trust?
Buying the properties in the trust? I ain't never did that one. Go ahead.
I was about to ask, do you put all the properties in your name, or do you get an EIN number for each one?
Nah, I put it in my LLC.
Each one, a separate LLC, get an EIN for each one?
No, you ain't gotta do, see, the thing is with an LLC, you don't have to have a lot of LLCs.
Right.
When you do an LLC, you wanna do multiple businesses and all these other things, when you go into your LLC, put all legal acts on your LLC. There you go. You can have everything in that one LLC. That's it, all legal acts.
Okay.
So when you putting property under there, that's cool, but don't put too much property under LLC. Get another one. So when you try to sue Lamont Franks, Lamont Franks don't exist.
Okay.
You gotta go LAF, or you gotta do contract. And I got 2 different LLCs that do different things. So don't put like 5 separate EIN, don't do that. You know, it all do the same thing. All legal acts, you can put your daughter vending machine company under that one LLC, and she could do her under that one LLC. Still, it can be 4, 5, 7 things under that one LLC, as long as you put all legal acts. And you know how I learned that? Like going down St. Louis City and sitting there and telling them, hey man, teach me, what do this LLC do? Because I did not know what an LLC can do until she sat there and told me. And guess what? Some people pay $50 online. I paid that $150. Because guess what? I want to know what the hell this damn thing does. Because I just didn't want to pay for something because it was just cheap. But if I'm not utilizing it right, I'm not going to, you know, it don't really mean nothing. Amazon, get it online.
If you are a beginner investor, should you start with getting an LLC first before thinking of properties? Should you start with an LLC?
You can get an LLC. That's good. Get an LLC.
Okay.
You don't want nothing attached to you. Right now, I have 23 properties. People are looking at you like, you got money, you got some money. Get everything away from you. My bill's not even in my name. Ain't nothing attached to Lamont Franks.
Okay, do that by extension.
Yeah, you don't want nothing attached to you.
Hey, first of all, I appreciate everything you shared with us tonight. Is there anything else you invest in outside of real estate, land, signs, etc.?
Shit, man, you wanna hear everything, man? You ready? Oh, shit, here you go. Hold on, man. I got a book for you, buddy. Here you go. You ready, man? Here we go. I got billboard. I bought billboards. Billboards is part of real estate. You can buy billboards at the auction too. So I got billboards. I got moving service. I do handyman work. I got porta potties. I got parking lots. I rent out containers. I do landscaping. I got snow plow. All these business came from my real estate because it paid for everything. To where now I'm an all year around guy that will make money no matter what. If I feel like doing this now, I can do it if I want to. So if it starts snowing right now, hey, do I feel like going out there plowing? But you know what? That's a point you can make some money. You just gotta get out here and get the contracts. That's it. Do I feel like going to go drop a toilet off at a person's house? I can do it. I can do it. You know, it's not a problem. You know, you just gotta make yourself, you just gotta get it in. All means, sometimes people looking in like, man, I don't wanna touch no toilets, but that's easy money. A lot of people don't even know nothing about porta potties, man. You don't touch the shit. All thing you do is dump it over, that's it. People don't know that, they think you literally touching it. No, you tip it over and it comes right out. Boom, and you fill it right back up. Now, you like, that hole up there, that's what it's there for, to tip it over. That's just some free game, man. Now you see? That was to tip it over. You should be waiting on it. It's a list gonna come out, and that list is gonna come out, where is it? When that list gonna come out, go ahead and tell them on there. It's the October one, tell them.
It'll be published October the 3rd.
October the 3rd, that list gonna come out. So you need to get that list you can get it online, or you can get it from St. Louis City, the collector revenue. So as you going down there and checking it out, you need to be looking. What's in your price range? What do you want to do? Make sure it's not a lot of nothing that you buying. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go buy these properties, go look at them. A lot of these people that make a lot of mistakes, they go off Google. Google do not be updating everything. That'd be like 7 years ago how a property will look, and you go look at it, it's a whole bando. You done bought a lemon. And guess what? I didn't did that before. But guess what? It's all about who you know downtown. These people that I just gave you, it's okay to make a mistake. Burn Betts, he know me personally. Hey, Burn, I just messed up and bought one. It's okay, son. Just write me a letter and tell me why. I'm like, all right, cool. Wrote him a letter, boom. He still got to do his job, but that's what I'm saying. Get to know these people that's downtown. Because I didn't make them same mistakes.
So do you pay the lawyer to check for liens before you bid on the house?
No, you pay that. The lawyer, the liens on the house. Damn, man, that's a good question. That's a good question. But that lawyer gonna tell you what's on there, because you can run your own title search on the property. Pretty stuck with it. You gotta kind of pay for that title search. The title search probably gonna run you like $200-300. But the thing is, when you do that title search, they might still pay them taxes on their house, and then you just pay for that for nothing. So with that said, if you want to take their route, go to St. Louis County and do that. See, it's a gamble with this. You know what I'm saying? It's a gamble. Because the one I just bought the water on, I don't know how much that bill gonna be. But guess what? We're gonna be on the payment plan, paying y'all each month. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And they, at this point, it's just gonna be like, hey, that was a good question. That was a good question. Good question. Yeah, I definitely heard. I'm gonna give you this paper. You can definitely get this paper right here. She have it on the website. You have it on the website. Can I just give it to her? Yeah, can I just give it to her? Yeah. I'm gonna give it to her. She gonna give it back. You know what I'm saying? So she can write it down. Take a picture of it.
Have you ever had to like, if you bought a property at the tax sale, it was people still living there, have you like had to like go through the process of?
I'm going through that right now.
Evicting them or
I'm going through that right now. When you buy a property from that tax sale, you cannot go over there putting them people out. You cannot do that. That's called trespass. That's illegal. That property is not yours yet until you get confirmed. Like what I tell you, by that lawyer, he gonna get that confirmation. Then they gonna give your deed. When the deed goes over into your name, then you do the process of evicting them out, letting them know, hey, going to the property. Hey, I'm the new owner. I'm letting you guys know I will be, want to get possession of my property. So I'm gonna give you guys this amount of time. If they don't want to comply, then you gotta go ahead and go evict them. Some people apply right, some people don't. At this point, you don't want the people messing up their property, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, damn right I did. Hey man, you know what? If, you want to do, you could leave a little early, I can help you get out of here. I didn't do that before. Any way that can protect your investment, that's the best thing. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't have people literally still stay in there. Because I just want them, I'm like, okay, cool, that's cool. Stay in there, how much, this is the rent gonna be for this month, this is this now, you know what I'm saying? And it was okay, it's okay. Pay that money, it's okay. I told them, let me do a walkthrough through the property. The lady had the property was still nice. The people literally was telling people that they owned the house. But guess what? I didn't care. They were some good tenants. They kept it clean. They cut the grass. They did everything. I'm like, and to this day, we still making money. They don't give me no problems. They cash out. They rent. Cool. That's it. Cool. Some stuff you just cannot argue with people on. You gotta let them have it. But as long as they taking care of your building, it's good.
Hey man, thanks for your time. I just wanted to ask you, these conditions of these properties that you're buying for, say, less than 10 grand, right? Maybe even 15, 10 grand, whatever. Are these like full gut jobs? Are these like 50% rehab? Are these like?
Some of them be 50% rehab, bro. Some of them be 50% rehab. My thing, it depends on, it just depends on how I look in the inside. Before you go in before you buy these houses, you can get, as you go and looking at these houses,
Start peeking around.
Start looking around, man. Start just going in there. Don't do what I do, man. But I'm gonna tell you, do what I do, but don't do what I do. I go in these houses, man, before I buy anything, man. And I look at them, I be like, all right, cool, I'm good, okay. Might have to hit a window. Hey, bro, put on that orange shirt and act like you own the building. Hey, listen, anything that works with you, as long as you're not vandalism, doing no vandalism or anything, you just trying to buy, you know what I'm saying? That's how they gonna look at it. I didn't show went in the house, man. A lady was staying in the house. She was a squatter. I say, man, what's wrong with this house? She said, nothing. I just ain't got nowhere to go. I said, all right, I'm gone. I'm out your way. Then I done seen some houses where somebody supposed to be there. They done up the gun on me. It's rough out here, man, but hey, I ain't go back to that house. I say, bro, you can have that, bro. That's yours. Remember that one on St. Louis Avenue? St. Louis Avenue, man, had a whole pistol. I said, God damn. All right, I got you, bro. Cool. Say no more, man. I left. Anything else, y'all? Come on.
You got questions from the room? Got one, yeah.
For me?
Rhonda would like to know on Zoom, what your average rehab cost in St. Louis County is versus St. Louis City?
Damn, that was a good one. Yeah, so it depends on, that was a good one. That was a good one. St. Louis City, man, I ain't gonna lie, I come out of more money in St. Louis City. St. Louis County be kind of a walkthrough. It depends on what area you get. Like if you going in Glasgow Village or something, man, them slab houses, you go in there and knock them houses out, you know? But St. Louis City got some slab houses too. That I done came in and knocked some stuff out too, you know? But then I done went to St. Louis County and seen like 4, 5 bedroom houses, and I'm like, man, I don't wanna deal with this one. But then I done went to St. Louis City and went in there. Man, it's kind of what you want to take on for real. It's kind of what you want to take, what you want to spend, what type of money you want to spend. Yeah. Yeah. It's a 1-year wait period. Yeah. But listen, when you get it clear, you can put them out just like St. Louis City. But you still gotta wait. It's a wait. It's a wait. And they not for the landlords, man. It's not. So it's another part that I didn't get into with you guys, the post third sale. So I'm gonna kind of get you guys hip. If you're looking at anything for as a St. Louis, county, go to the post third sale. It's a lot of property on there. And with that said, that's how I got the Ambassador parking lot. But guess what I didn't do? I didn't do a title search on that mud. I didn't do a title search. When I did that title search, I seen that he had a lien on it, so I had to pay for that lien to get off. But I had a lawyer because me and him was going back and forth about trying to get his lot back. You know what I'm saying? He lost. But St. Louis County, it takes you just a little bit more, but it's more worth it. You get more money in St. Louis County, man.
Yeah, I guess I kind of want to build on that real quick. So you're saying there's a 1-year waiting period before you can do anything to the property?
Sometimes it could be a 1-year waiting period in St. Louis County.
What about the city?
The city, no.
Once it's clear and in your name and you get
it's clear. It's clear. So in St. Louis City, if don't nobody contest against that property and want to go against that judge, that property is free and clear to you.
And how long after once you actually purchase it, pay the money down? How long after that to where it's out of contestment, right? It's gone.
Like a month or two.
Okay.
In St. Louis City.
So you got a couple months or so.
Couple of months.
My question.
Don't matter.
My question was just say you buy a building and the building has 2 doors. Somebody is already
standing there?
Yeah, but
the other one is empty.
Exactly. I'm saying can one of them be sold or the whole building has to be all sold?
It's the
together
parcel.
at
So
the
that's
house?
where that piece of paper at? Where that piece of paper? Yeah, that one. So you gotta look at some stuff be condos, some stuff be townhouses. So you gotta look at what is the parcel number. So some stuff you gotta really look at it because it was a house that I was looking at. I thought it all came into one, but it really was a townhouse. So I had to buy that one parcel. And I'm like, damn, I thought it was a 2-family flat, but it was a townhouse. So I only owned that part right there, And the other part was to somebody else.
But what if you wanna do something, just say the roof on the whole thing is messed up, can you not do it because?
You're gonna have to do that, whole man. Y'all gonna have to talk. It's one. Y'all is business partners now. That building is you and that person's responsibility. So you can't just go, and just pay for the whole thing. You gotta talk to the other owner hey, look, man, this is part of your stuff too. This is a townhouse, and a lot of, you never really get no controversy when that you know, it's making y'all both money. It's improvement, it's making y'all both money. There you go. Damn right, go get you a lawyer. Yeah. You gotta do it.
With the, post third sale, you still have to wait that year? I thought with the post third sale for the county, you don't have to wait a year.
Nah, they can still contest their property. It's not your property yet, because they give you that deed. Only thing, see, post third means that, okay, say, they do a blind bid with the post third in St. Louis County. They do a blind bid. I don't like the blind bid, but it's cool because you don't have to go against nobody. So if the property was 2,600 and they came with 2,650, they gave it to them. It's a blind bid. But as you get that property, they're gonna mail you your actual deed in the mail. But after that, as you just did that, you know you had to do a title search with that, right? So you just got all that person's debt you don't know. You gotta run that title search on it. And when you run that title search, there's nothing on there, that's your property. But they still can contest against it. That's the only thing. And the thing is, when you go and contesting with these properties in an LLC, you cannot represent yourself in court. The LLC is a whole different person. You're not attached to your LLC. So when I was going to court for that one on Summer Run I told you guys about, I couldn't go. I had to get a real estate lawyer. I had to, you know, and with that said, the real estate lawyer, I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing because it wasn't attached to my name. The lawyer the judge was just telling me the favorite thing the judge word, I cannot give you any legal advice. I'm like, what you mean, man? This is a LLC. I cannot give you any legal advice. All I can tell you is get a lawyer. I'm like, okay, cool. That's their favorite word. So you got to do your research on these. You know what I'm saying? That really is. Oh yeah, come on. Let's go. Y'all want some more? I got to go all day with this. You go. You said St. Louis County? Man, listen, man. I'm gonna give you a prime example of something. The county will let you pay. You can be in debt with the county forever. If don't nobody want to contest against that property, that's still their property. I'm gonna use the guy Craig as an example with the ambassador. That man didn't pay taxes in almost 12, 13 years, man. And guess how much it was? I've had to pay $27,000 for the parking lot. But the thing is, the man didn't pay nothing. The man didn't want to pay nothing. But the thing was, it was a lien on the actual building. That's why he didn't care about paying on it, because he knew well nobody gonna pay. Man, it's a cold game in real estate. And when you go into bankruptcy court in real estate, it's a whole different ball game. That's St. Louis City. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna have to shut it off. One more question.
One more, go ahead. Got you. She need a mic. She need a mic.
He's running over.
Okay, so with the LRA properties, you can get them for 1,000, but I talked to a guy who did one and the rehab was like 70. So how are you funding those? So you say you've never had a bank loan or anything like that. So how are you funding a rehab like that, because I mean, the worse the condition, the higher the rehab, obviously, so.
So you gotta know, so was that a big building that he did? I'm asking you, what, did he do like a what, real big building?
No,
It was like a what, one story?
single family brick.
Single family brick, and he paid 70,000? No, he paid 1,000, but how much money did he put in it?
70.
See, I wouldn't put no 70,000 no once, yeah, no. He
How
wasn't
much?
trying to flip it, he trying to flip it.
No, he lives there.
There you go. There you go.
What do you mean?
He put the best of it, yeah, this his house.
Oh yeah, he's like an artist, he's a genius artist guy. He's really gifted. Yeah, he was in the paper, like, about it.
Damn right, yeah, that's his house. I'm gonna do all that in my own house, I ain't gonna do that to no rental property.
So how much do you spend then?
That's it. That was a good question though. Good question. In the rehab, it depends if I'm finna flip or I'm finna rent out. Rental. Okay, what, to the rental, how much you trying to get out of it? How much you trying to get out of it? You trying to get 1,500? Oh, you trying to get 1,500 a month? You gotta rehab that whole baby. You can't do no rinky dink regular stuff. You gotta go ahead and rehab that all the way from the bottom to the T. Yeah, but it don't takes a lot to look good though. It don't takes a lot to look good. But if you want 1,500, you already know person A, they want that bathroom, that kitchen. That's it. They want that island in that kitchen. If they paying 15, washing dryer must be in there. You gotta add all these features. You know what I'm saying? For you to get 15, it's a lot of features. It gotta be all electric. Let's just be real. All electric. If you paying 1,500, everything gotta be cost efficient for the person that's paying that extra, that bill to you. You know? So if you only gotta pay rent and just all electric, you winning. You don't care if you got a 1 bedroom. If it's a 1 bedroom, it's what? If they only gotta pay rent and electric, you can add $900, $1,000 worth of rent. That's not a problem. Because you taking away the efficient bills that they don't want to pay. All electric is where to go. Huh?
How can we contact you if?
I can't hear you.
How can we contact you, or are you open to?
Yeah. You can contact me at my number, 314, write this down. Yeah, billboard, everywhere. 314-358-4891. If you want to ask me about, it's the best way to do it, just call me. Please don't text me. I'm not going to respond back. I'm not going to respond back. It's like I'm a more verbal person because it's like I can tell you everything in 2 minutes. Then just sit here. I'm not that tech-savvy, I'm not. That's it. What else? Is it y'all?
Give